People always want to know if there's a wrong way to do self-care. So there are a few rules, just 3, that I do believe you need to think about when you're participating in self-care. And outside of those 3 rules, there are no right or wrong ways to do self-care. The first rule is that it cannot negatively impact someone's health, safety, or identity. And I say someone's, not someone else's, because you count in that too. 2 is your self-care activity must feed one of the following buckets: your mind, your body, your spirit, your emotion. And 3 is whatever self-care action you take, it must show love and respect for you. That's the goal of self-care. And with that being said, there's just a few other things that I want you to keep in mind, right? 1 is that no one has to understand your choice for self-care. No one has to agree with it. No one has to like it. No one gets to dictate it, right? This is about you. Second reminder is that self-care can take 3 seconds, 3 minutes, 3 days, 3 hours, 3 weeks, 3 months, 3 years, right? Like, there is no time limit on what self-care should be. And then the last thing is that, and I say this as someone who perpetually feels guilty. Sometimes I don't even know what for, right? But if you have that tendency to also feel guilty, you have to remember that self-care is a practice, and that practice is what makes self-care easier. The goal might be to be present in the moment, and when that guilt sleeps in, or when you've got a thought of something else that you need to do when you're really trying to take care of yourself, that doesn't mean that you're not doing self-care correctly. It means it takes practice, and you've got to build that muscle. So give yourself some permission. If you're in the middle of doing something that's self-care oriented and you think about something that needs to go on the grocery list, write it down. But don't allow that to hijack the rest of your self-care moment, right? Give yourself permission to be present with that self-care, because at the end of the day, that's the point of it. And it's practice. It doesn't happen perfectly in the first time that you try it. So again, there's no right or wrong way to do self-care as long as you're feeding something for you.